I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Fox from Kajin Cosplay, and today we're back with you guys with Code Geass, episode 14 of season 2. Shirley has been murdered by Lelouch.
For a farewell, Shirley. In their last day, she kind of fell in love with Lelouch all over again, and she was truly devoted to helping him out, making sure he wasn't alone, and her goal pushed Rollo and his insecurities to kill her. Lelouch is not taking it well.
No.
He tried to keep her alive, it didn't work, he was screaming.
I think he might have some feelings for her too.
Oh, he did have feelings for her. He's been trying to hide them, but he has feeling for her. And now she's gone, so there's that. I don't know how he's gonna react. He doesn't know Rollo killed her, but we'll wait and see if he learns it in the future. We know he's been manipulating Rollo, but learning that would stop all the manipulation. It's gonna go to straight murder.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Suzaku has been not questioning, but I mean, this whole idea that he hates Lelouch and can never forgive him has been, questioned. There is a chance that eventually he might talk to his friend and go back on his goal to hate him forever.
We kind of saw that he missed the bond with
he does.
that he had with his best friend.
He does. He's trying to bury it down, but he wants his friend back, so we'll wait and see what he does. And Jeremiah, Orenji, apparently was always a follower of Lelouch's mom. And when he learned that Lelouch becoming Zero was basically like a fulfillment of what Lady Marianne would want, which is protecting her children.
And bang, a new ally.
You've got a new ally. A very powerful one with a very powerful Geass. Well, I don't know if he still has the Geass, though. We saw his eye. We saw his eye, like, close and stuff, so I don't know if it's gone. We'll wait and see, but at least Orenji is on their side now, so there you go. It's nice to have a mom that had so many followers. Okay, so let's see how everyone handles Shirley's death.
Alright.
Let's see if something happens with Orenji and Suzaku. Let's see what Lelouch does next.
Alright.
Let's go. Hell, give us answers!
It's time for redemption! What redemption?
Oh my god, I don't know what happened. At this point, I'm just like, please just start explaining. Oh my god.
What freaking answers, please?
I'll give it to Kogias though. They have amazing cliffhangers. They know how to end an episode. Oh gosh, and I mean, they've been it's not like they told us everything in the beginning. They've been hinting at a lot of stuff, but sometimes information comes out of nowhere, like the fact that Jeremiah was a follower of Marianne. That came out of nowhere, and that's why it seemed convenient. We can't say it's not true because he proved otherwise before, because no, he never did, so...
We never knew he knew technically Lady Marianne before, or he was under our orders.
It's so when they tell us stuff and they never really hinted at it before, we get surprised. But it's not like we can deny it because they never say otherwise. Sure. When it comes to the Emperor, there's a lot they've been hinting at. Now we know a lot more. It's kind of, to me, it's sort of like confusing my opinion of everyone in this show. From the flashback we got of the Emperor at the beginning, I feel like his original goal was a good one. But his mean to get it done is the one that is twisted. Sometimes you get, like, for example, take Lelouch. His goal is a good one. But he has accepted that in order to achieve his goal, he has to make sacrifices. Maybe that's the same thing that happened to the Emperor. He has a very good goal, but in order to achieve it, he had to make sacrifices. And in this case, it was to basically be the leader of everyone. I think I've heard somewhere before, I don't remember which show or movie or story, but it's a story that's been told before. Someone that, actually in Naruto, Sasuke wanted to do the same thing. He
wanted to be the common enemy so that the other people unify their forces to go against him.
Exactly. Since he would be like, it's a dictatorship, sort of, but a dictatorship based on self-sacrifice. Like, if everyone hates the same person, if everyone follows the same person, then who's the enemy? That only person. And so everyone else will be on the same side. There will be no more betrayals, no more lies, no more wars, except the one against the dictator. And in this case, it will be the emperor. Is it a good goal? No. It's based on good intentions, though. So I don't know what to feel about the emperor at this point.
The end never justified the means.
Never.
And with what you just said, I can understand now why Lelouch looks that much to his father.
Well, I mean, when V2 said, "You remind me of the emperor," I'm like, that's the worst you can tell him.
But he was right, basically.
Yeah, if this is true, like, if this is exactly what's going on, he is exactly like his dad. It's just that he was one of the sacrifices for his dad's plan to come to fruition.
I'm kind of expecting a reveal like just with Owenham and Photo Alchemist.
That is nice.
That is nice. Please, no. I'd like to hate him, please.
I don't think we will. I think even before, like, he sounded harsh, cold, and his vision of what's power. I don't agree with what power is for him and stuff. Every time he makes a speech, I don't really agree with what he's been saying. In Fullmetal Alchemist, Owenheim, we hated him from his son's eyes, you know?
Sure.
Every time his son reminded us of his dad, we hated the vision of him he had. But when we were with Hohenheim, we never...
It was, the truth came on and the opinion changed.
Yeah, from the very beginning, we were conflicted with what we were seeing of Hohenheim and what we were told of Hohenheim. Yeah. Here, it's not right. It's not the truth. We hate what Lelouch tells us, but we also hate what we see.
You're right. So maybe he started as a good character, but with time, he just lost himself.
Take Suzaku. He's not a bad guy, but with everything he's been through, everyone he's lost, he is willing to do stuff that is disgusting and very, very, like, frowned upon, like using drugs and stuff. Refrain with Karen.
Dude.
Fuck that. Like, and at this point, he's so mixed up with his feelings and what he knows of to be the truth, and just his unwillingness to accept that what actually happened was not what you thought happened, you know? Lelouch is not to blame. It's just something bad happened, and Yuffie was a victim, and this is life. Like, you need to move on. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to...
Shirley. Because Lelouch was kind of responsible for Yuffie.
I know, but it was an accident, and he doesn't want to accept that, because accepting that it's an accident would force him to grieve her and have nothing else to go off of.
True.
And now, sure, you add Shirley to that. He knows that Lelouch is not the one that killed her, because everything points to the fact that he's not, you know, the criminal here. But he is unwilling to just accept the truth and move on.
Point the finger at someone.
Exactly.
And since he's already doing it on Lelouch for Yuffie's dead, it's just convenient to do it again with Shirley.
That's the thing. So I feel like it's not the same, but maybe we could say the same thing about the Emperor. Like, maybe he used to be a good guy, but now with everything he's been through, what he's willing to do to get, you know, to achieve his goal is, like, worse than what he used to be able to do, you know, because now he doesn't care anymore.
Well, I think the only way to know the truth will be to watch the series and to gain some explanation.
Well, we're reaching the end, so I'm guessing we will find out, but there's a lot surrounding Lelouch's mom, and I want to find out what she was, how she was, and why is V2 so against her?
Why is she so important?
Okay, and by the way, like, okay, V2 has been calling himself the brother of the Emperor. He sees their relationship as a siblings one, and he always comes back to that sibling relationship. He called himself Cornelia's uncle and stuff. I don't know if it's like a Rollo type thing, where he got so close to the Emperor that no one else could ever take, you know, his place.
And you think that maybe the Emperor fell in love with Marianne because she was a commoner, the only commoner back then, and he was jealous of her?
Maybe.
So that's why he ordered to kill her?
Maybe. But it looks like V2 has always had his own agenda, so I'm guessing maybe he's the one that sent the on Marianne.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And
right now, I
that-
wouldn't be surprised that he did.
Maybe the Emperor did not know what was going on, or if he knew, it's because there is something about Marianne that we still don't know, which I'm sure of, but still, it looks like V2 has been, acting on his own, and the Emperor did not know about it, and it looks also like he did not know that Jeremiah was being worked on, and he was sent after Lelouch and stuff. Like, he did not know about that, so...
V2... Petit cachotier.
Yeah.
Little sneaky guy. But really, I think it makes sense though, because they said that Marianne was the only commoners to become an empress, right?
And she was fierce, and she was, a soldier.
We kind of thought that the emperor used to be a good guy.
Maybe he was
back then.
Yeah. And maybe because, that would be crazy if he loved her. Like, we're just talking at this point because I don't know what's actually true. Maybe he's just a piece of shit, but... Maybe the Emperor truly loved Marianne, and when she died, he had to cut ties with his son and Nunnally, because otherwise V2 would go after them and stuff.
Maybe.
That'd be crazy, because they are the kids of Marianne, so if he literally cut ties with them and acted really cold and just really mean and
V2
stuff...
would just let them go.
Yeah, maybe. If it turns out to be this, I'm gonna laugh so much.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna wait for the reasons and the description and the explanation to come out. We're just gonna wait.
Because otherwise, I don't understand. They've been saying that they want to kill the god that forces humanity to fight. Who's that god? Who is that? Who represents that god? I don't know. And it sounds to me like a good thing, so then that doesn't explain why the Emperor is such a piece of shit,
Did you see C2 in the flashback with the Emperor and V2? She was there. And I think that Lady Marianne was on the ground besides C2, and V2 was there and the Emperor.
I don't know. What I understood from this, though, when it comes to C2, is that she did not take her role seriously when she was in charge, and now she's being forced to basically kill the people she used to lead because V2 took his power and used it really badly. So, sadly, now they have to destroy the research and stuff, or otherwise V2 will just keep on going. But to me, so far what I see is that V2 is worse than the Emperor. V2 to me sounds like the actual bad guy here.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for the next episode, because now we're gonna talk with the Emperor a little bit. Why did he bring Lelouch here? What does he have to say? What's he talking about? That sword thing. What does it do?
The sword of Akasha?
And forget everything we said about the Emperor being a good guy and everything. Motivations. We'll have to discuss this later on when we actually know the truth. But
we will.
It's getting good. Very, very good. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
So don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now, guys. And if not, we're going to be out on YouTube, so that will be next week.
Yes.
See you then.
Bye.